YouTube, welcome back, guys. Today we're here with a transfer deadline day live show for you guys. I'm actually going to send a couple of you guys link in Discord. I'm actually going to put it in the chat as well. Ralphie, talk me through it. How you doing?
Dylan, how you going, mate?
Yeah, good. How do you think deadline day went?
There's probably a little bit. I'm just trying to remember even what's bloody happened. I think it's probably a little bit uneventful in my eyes, considering.
Uneventful.
You know,
I thought there was like a decent amount of transfers today.
Yeah, but nothing ridiculously big. You know, it was a don't get me wrong, there are transfers going here, there, and everywhere.
Hello, did you not see Mr. What do you call him? I can't remember the guy that we signed.
Oh, I can't even remember. I seen that you lost Bellerin. Yeah, that was a cracking. That was probably the biggest signing of the day.
It's only a loan. I don't really even care.
Oh, is it only a loan? Is it?
Yeah.
Back next year.
Yeah, good Jakey. How you been, bro?
Well, I think I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. However, I think Camavinga to Real Madrid. I don't know if that was yesterday or today, but that was a pretty big signing. And also, who did Chelsea get on loan? Who did Chelsea get on loan again with the option to buy? That's Niguez.
Niguez.
That's a decent. I reckon that was probably one of the biggest. Well, I know it was only a loan, but one of the biggest transfers of the day, personally.
So Niguez. Oh my god, I can't even fucking say it. If I say it wrong, I'm gonna sound like a fucking racist. Niguez. Is that how you say it? Yeah, you know Ballerina's gone. Yeah, but it's only a loan, bro. I was celebrating Kolasinac going away last year. Now he's back in the fucking starting centre back role. So can't win. Can't
no one wants him.
Yeah, I know.
You know what's scary though about that Saul Niguez deal, right? You look at Chelsea. He won't even start for Chelsea. Oh, I don't think he'll be in the starting 11 for Chelsea. You know, when they're playing.
It doesn't matter, bro. It just adds like squad depth,
correct,
bro.
Exactly. Like, you got Jorginho, Kovacic, and Kante that are going to be ahead of him. You got three players, and they're still signing someone to be that fourth choice.
Yeah, the thing is, it's a loan option. So it's a loan with an option to buy. Like Saul was what was he valued at? Like 85,000 last window, and now they got an option for 40, bro.
Yeah,
it's massive.
Huge.
I started playing too much FIFA. That's true. Yeah, I've seen a lot of stuff today where the new Arsenal signing is supposed to be. I don't know what they call like this fucking like Arteta's like versatile center back, right back bullshit. But I don't even know. I'm not gonna
long left.
That one there. I'm not gonna like judge it before like he actually comes in. I'm just gonna let it happen. You know, like these new signings. The only one I've got pressure on is bloody Ben White.
Whereabouts was your new signing from?
Bologna in Italy.
Okay.
I've watched him play a few times. Not that I paid attention to him. But I've watched him play a few times because obviously I've watched a few Juve games and stuff like that. So
decent. He looked decent, or have you watched any clips on him?
He's a 6'2" or 3" right back. It just doesn't. Okay. You're not usually that tall as a right back, so it's a little bit different. Like
the big unit.
I don't know what the pace is like on the guy. I know that he's like good in the air, but are they saying that because like he's tall? But supposedly he's very good. Like his agility is very good, and that seems to how we get done by a lot. Is just like our guys are fucking useless at that. They just get.
Biggest problem is will Arteta even play him, or will he just keep him on the bench?
We had this discussion last week. Yeah, Arteta's 4 signings were on the bench last week, and he started fucking Kolasinac. Stupid. What about Griezmann? Hey, yeah, that Griezmann to Barcelona, bro. From Barcelona to back to Atletico. I don't know how the fans are going to react to having Griezmann back, but the Barcelona, they're in shit. I thought Arsenal had a bad window. These guys had a horrible window, bro. Like they're in shambles. They're just doing anything to get rid of players. I just wish Arsenal maybe went in there and maybe milked a couple of players, like even like a Neto in goals or something like that. It would have been a smarter option than paying for Ramsdale, you know?
As we were chatting about the other day, though, deal, like how do you... So you got Barcelona that's desperate to sell players. Messi, Griezmann. Yeah, you've got Real Madrid, which I thought maybe not in as much financial debt, but definitely in financial debt, and it's well known. They've pretty much all but secured Mbappe for 100. Well, they were willing to throw 150, 170 million for Mbappe.
No, they offered 180 and then came back in with 220, and it got rejected. And they're going to get him a free transfer next year. It's the best fucking
Correct.
piece
So,
of business ever. That's
of course
dude,
it is.
the
But
ego,
where's
the
that money?
ego
Where's that
of-
money come from, though?
I don't know, but that ego of like PSG to just be like, nah, I don't give a shit. Like that just shows you how much they don't care about the financial aspect of it. They just literally just want a one season where it's Neymar, Mbappe, and Messi to win a Champions League because they know that's their best. That's their best like opportunity to ever win it. So
Who's going to
makes
play
sense.
goalie?
For who? They have to put Donnarumma. Neves has not Neves. Navas has been playing every game so far in the league. So
That's what I mean. Like, I thought Donnarumma would play. Be definitely come in as first as number one. However, Navas maybe he's getting settled in or whatnot, but
they haven't conceded yet.
Yeah, they have. I thought they won a game the other day 4-2.
Oh, I can't even remember now. I trying to remember. I know. No, they won. I remember Mbappe getting 2. Hey, Nico, are you ready to come on? Yeah? Okay, I'll bring you on.
What's up, boys? How are you?
Ralphie, this is Nico.
It's good.
Nico, how you going, mate?
Hey, good yourself?
But
who do you support, bro?
Man United, isn't it? I'm a United fan. I've always been United.
Yeah.
Good man. Smart man.
I just have to get
some
many new tops, bro. Fucking expensive. I want to get one from bloody England, right? With Ronaldo on the back. I was looking at it the other day, right? If I want to get it shipped express to my house, it takes like 4 or 5 days, right? It's like $200. It's fucking mental.
Yeah, but
what do you got? 7 or 9?
I think you get 7.
Why would you get 9?
Cavani's gonna give up his number anyway.
Cavani's he's gonna take his 21 from Uruguay. I think it's the only reason Dan James left is to give the number up.
I feel like United did that because United did that so now I can get free up number 7 because I couldn't do it anyway because of the rules. That's me, but yeah.
Here we go. Worst 150 million spent. Xhaka, Elneny, Kolasinac, and Ketia. Holding all still here. Arteta has destroyed this club. Hey, bro,
give me 2 seconds. I'm in the league, right? So I'll put myself on mute. I'm playing my PS5. So give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, right.
Cheers.
I'll just take him out for now. Was this all I keep seeing is that one goal from Milan? I haven't even seen the goal. Hey, Jake, can you send me that goal? I haven't seen it. I need to get excited about this guy.
Who does Jake support? He's an Arsenal. But he's an Arsenal Milan. He's an Arsenal Milan.
He's Italian, so
yeah, I know. But you got one club, mate.
Yeah, he's the
pressing. Come on, Jake. You've got one club.
Hey, listen to this. AC Milan have spent 58 million pounds or euros, whatever it was, and they've signed 11 players, and those 11 players, I reckon, would start for Arsenal. No cap. They're right backs and everything they've done. He's too tall for a right back. 6'2". Yeah, he's 2-footed. Ashton. Okay. Arteta said that Ainsley is in his plans. Do you think Ainsley will play right wing back and Thomas? Man, I gotta learn this guy's name. What is it? Tomiyasu? Okay,
yeah,
Tomiyasu. Yeah. Tomiyasu.
Japanese or something?
Right centre back. Yeah, he's Japanese international. Yeah. Like, good. Listen, Arsenal don't have any international players, so it's always good to add more to that. But I'll take it.
At least with the break, you're going to rest.
Everything is an improvement on our current right back position because it is completely dead at the moment.
No international
except for Gio because he's world class sitting on the bench. Look, bro, Navas hasn't put a foot wrong. He had a really good season last year, and I think it's good of a manager to, I think same like how Martinez and Leno were. When Leno came back last year, Martinez still played out like the cup game and like the Community Shield and stuff. So you should earn your spot. You shouldn't just be handed it to you. They've conceded heaps. I can't remember what you're talking about. They'll bend the rules for Ronaldo. Well, I think selling, what's his face? Dan James did it. Yeah, I think that literally did it.
What a good piece of business as well for United. I think we bought him for 15 million, sold him for 28. And he's
but I think, and then he was meant to go to Leeds for 10 and literally held the jersey up 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's pretty crazy. But it's smart business, bro. Arsenal can't sell shit, honestly, bro. We're so bad, bro. Yeah, send it through Insta. I got from land through my dad and Arsenal because of Henry, but none of them because bandwagon because they've been shit over the recent years. Yeah,
I'll let you off,
true.
Jay.
That's true.
I'll let you off, Jay.
He's supporting Arsenal. You got to give him a break.
True. And Sydney as well. Poor bugger. So who did you guys? Just having a look now. So Arsenal,
have you got that? Have you got that? Have you got that link?
Yeah, I've got that link. Arsenal, Ben White, Odegaard, Ramsdale, Tavares, and Tomiyasu. So what's that? 50, 80, 104, 104, 112, 129 million.
I don't classify Odegaard as a person coming in. We already had him, so
you still pay 30 million.
Yeah, but see, like these prices aren't right because like Ramsdale's got an add-on price, Tavares has a little bonus, and this,
but they're starting. They're based. They're based, and then obviously bonuses on top.
Yeah, but it's not. It's like the what's it called? Like add-ons or whatever.
Yeah, correct. Yep.
But anyway, it equates to above 150 mil. People can say what they want. They're saying they go 135, whatever it is. Youngest squad in the league. If he doesn't qualify for Conference, Europa, or English consecutively, they will need to sell Saka to pay the spree. Yeah, but I'm worried that Saka's price will decrease only for the fact that Arsenal aren't playing good football. And I've said that like these guys won't develop properly if they're like not coached correctly and they don't have the proper people around them. I look at the likes of like a Chelsea, United, and stuff. Like if people are going to say like, "Oh, Greenwood's not going to get time," bro. You cannot tell the levels that Greenwood will go to learning underneath Ronaldo. That's just gonna you can't buy that shit, bro. You cannot buy that to learn under the world's best player. Like that's fucking crazy. And both grown United kids as well. That's the link for the Wonder Goal. Where'd you send it on? Oh, you sent it on Insta. I'll probably get banned if I fucking play it, so I'm not gonna play it. Sydney beat Perth easily this season. None of us live in Perth, bro.
Jake, I'm not. Yeah, I think it's because I wore a Perth jersey the other week.
He's from Brisbane. He's from Brisbane.
I've had half a dozen people comment about the Perth jersey that I wore 2 weeks ago. The reason why I wore the Perth jersey was because I was so disappointed in United drawing one each against Southampton. I wasn't willing to wear a United jersey. I was in a rush. I went, fuck, I'm not wearing those two. What am I going to wear? Bang. Robbie Fowler signed jersey of all people. That when he played for Perth Glory, that'll do. I'll put that thing on.
Oh, left foot banger. Hey, this guy's like Messi. Hey.
Who?
Oh, sheesh. Tomiyasu. What's his name?
Oh, what's that? His one highlight of his career?
I got to learn his name. Oh, Hiro Tomiyasu. Okay. I'm going to just call him Hiro. Or Tommy.
What's that? The one goal of the one highlight?
The one highlight, and it is a good highlight.
I'll tell you one thing. Some of the highlights you could have clipped for me when we played for colleges, Dill. Oh, mate, I would have been signed by Arsenal. You would have thought I was a star player at Arsenal if you seen them.
Which ones?
Huh? Come with those bangers I was putting in for colleges back in the day, mate.
Yeah, there were a couple. I set you up for you first.
Yeah, true.
Never forget it.
So yeah, 150 million you spent, or roughly, and what you got 20 million Willock, and then Louise free, Willian free, Willock 20 million, Bellerin obviously on loan.
Yeah, Bellerin on loan. There's also been like the likes of like a Runnison, Lucas Torreira. So we've had like a decent. I think I've actually got a list on my phone. I don't know if I print screened it or someone sent it to me. Did I put it on my story today, chat? I can't remember. I'm just trying to find this big list of like the fucking Arsenal fraud transfers. I can't find it. Maybe I didn't put it on there. No, I can't find it right now. Damn it. But yeah, there was a decent list there of like players that fucking.
Oh, so what? I didn't think Torreira was around last year, was he?
No, because we loaned him out to Atletico Madrid. So we've loaned out. I know we've loaned out 8 players, and obviously like Luis free, Willian free, and like look, I said it in a video the other day. I think like it's a good thing about like the Willian situation. I've forgiven him the way that he took a pay cut and shit. But him leaving was like 20 mil off the wages, and they just bought this guy for 20 million. So I think that was their like swap for swap. But we're so short of midfield. The African Cup of Nations is in January,
I
and
think December, January.
And we've only got 2 midfielders left in our team.
So
And
who's going there? Who's going there for yourself?
Well, Thomas Partey, Elneny will leave, and we've only been left with Lakonga and Xhaka.
And you got to remember, it's busiest time of the year for teams as well, the Christmas break.
Yeah. So
you need 5-6 midfielders across with the workload across Christmas and New Year's.
I don't know what's going to happen. That's a fair comment. Tomiyasu over Ronaldo. I think that's very fair. That's it. Hey, listen, I've seen some people bodied in my time, and Tomiyasu has bodied Ronaldo. I've seen it. I've seen it with my own eyes.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Let me just make sure I get my facts right first. So what would you prefer, right? Would you prefer Tomiyasu and Tavares, or would you prefer Cristiano Ronaldo? Because I know wages are different, but Ronaldo cost us 24-25 million, somewhere around there.
Oh, 13 up front, so yeah.
Yeah, there you go. And with add-ons, including add-ons, Tomiyasu and Tavares cost you 25 plus add-ons.
No. Listen. If I'm going to be completely honest, in our current predicament, it's better that we buy 2 players in 2 positions we needed.
Yeah,
the problem is with our recruitment, like I've always said, you can put fucking Messi up front for Arsenal now. He ain't still getting 1 shot. No one used to complain about Aubameyang until we stopped creating chances for him. That brother was scoring 30 plus a season until Fraud Teta came in and started ruining our fucking football. So there's nothing wrong with what I still would have liked to change from Lacazette Aubameyang and swap the Lacazette out. That's what I would have done. I would have sold the likes of Nketiah, and we still didn't do that either. So we've made a lot of bad decisions, like in the transfer market and stuff. So we need a central midfielder. Yeah, we do need it. We need a midfielder big time. Without a midfielder, we're going to be struggling, man. I can't go through another season of Xhaka. Honestly, I'm just going to want to fucking kill myself. I can't fucking deal with it. What do we get? So Aston Villa had Danny Ings come in for 25, Buendia 33, Leon Bailey, which was about 30 mil, I think, at the time, but it says undisclosed here. Oh, they got Ashley Young on a free, and then they got Twin Zabi on a loan. That's actually a great fucking window.
I think great. Twin Zabi's fantastic, I guess, from a United.
Twin Zabi's, and that's going to be good for Twin Zabi for you guys.
Yeah.
I
think we will sell him probably over at the end of the season. You've got Varane, he's going to be around for 5 years. You've got Maguire, he's going to be around for 5 years. We've got a solid partnership. Twin Zabi ain't playing in the United squad. Let's be realistic. He might be 3rd, 4th choice, potentially, depending on how much of a good season he has with Villa. But I think it'll be similar to, I know he didn't get sold, but I think it'll be similar to a Lingard situation. Off to Villa, hopefully he has a good year, and then, we might get X amount of million for him just then because Villa will want to keep him. I know it fell through with Lingard, but it was a very similar situation with West Ham as well.
Yeah. And obviously they're outs, Jackie Grealish and then El Mohammadi. But I think that El Mohammadi was pretty old, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Brentford, don't even know who these brothers are, so I'm going to skip that.
But look at that, right? So you've got, just quickly on Brentford, you've got 3 signings, undisclosed. And then you've got...
I don't even know who the fuck they are.
So, A, who are they? B, it just goes to show the difference. You got Arsenal, or the big, say, 6 to 8. Their transfer fees with these people. I think you were touching base on it with Burnley the other week, last week, Dill. With their transfer, we'll get there eventually. 130 million over 126 years or something stupid. With these smaller teams, you just got absolutely no idea what they pay. They pay fuck all. A lot of them's probably on a free, and you don't even know who they are a lot of the time.
To be honest, bro, the free market is such a good place to find players. There's so many out there. Like, it's just you just gotta have the right people looking for it. Brighton Football Club. What have we got? I don't even know who these freaking guys are, bro. Like, I'm not. I read it. And then they got their key outs. Obviously, Ben White, Proper, Matt Ryan, and Jose. So I think obviously Ryan was a free. I don't know why it says undisclosed because he was a free agent. Proper, don't know how much he sold for, and obviously Ben White 50 mil. I can't fucking still believe that we pay that price, honestly, man. It's actually like mind-boggling to me. What was the next one? Burnley. I see Burnley spent some money. What the hell? Nathan Collins 12 mil. Hennessy on a free. Lennon on a free. Maxwell Cornet. Oh, they got Cornet. That's a good signing. I remember buying that brother in bloody FIFA 2017. He was a great talent.
Collins and Cornet. Oh, yeah. But combined 25 million.
That's a big window for them.
It's a very big window.
That's a very big window. Robbie Brady out on a free. Ben Gibson and Jimmy Dunn undisclosed. Here we go. This is obviously one of the big ones.
Very one.
Mr. Chelsea itself, Romelu Lukaku, Saul Niguez. Didn't they get a third one? Did they not get Kunde over the line?
They backed out of Kunde, I think, yesterday.
Really?
Yep.
Fuck, I didn't expect that.
Yeah, last minute cancellation, pretty much.
I really didn't expect them to back out on Kunde. Key outs, obviously. This is like, bro. These other
This is
teams
the scary part.
I know. Tammy Abraham 30 mil, Tamori 25, Giroud 4. Even to get 4 mil for Giroud. Zappa Costa undisclosed. Who the hell is this guy? Mark Gear.
18 million. 18 million.
Dude, who is that?
No idea.
I have no fucking clue who that is. Victor Moses. I didn't even know they had Victor Moses on the book still.
I know, 4.5, and they still got 4.5 for him too.
I can't believe that. Batshuayi on loan again. That brother's just loan city, honestly. And Emerson on loan.
So what? Like, they spent 97.5 for Lukaku. Got what? 54.
They made money. They made like
72. Oh yeah. It cost Chelsea Football Club, when you add those fees up, just those initial fees, probably 15 million to sign Lukaku.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's scary.
I'll you back, Nico. You're right.
Moses is the bloke that played for Chelsea. It was his left wing, remember? In 2017.
Yeah, I remember.
I remember who he was. He used to be actually decent at FIFA when he was on FIFA.
Victor Moses, yeah, he used to be around, yeah. Crystal Palace, I think, had a good window as well. They got Olise, 8 mil, Gallagher on loan, Will Hughes, and Odson Edouard, which I think is a great signing for them for 12 mil. And then they got, who's this? Oh, that's that Chelsea guy, that Mark Gaya, 18 mil.
Oh, yeah, yes. There you go. He went to Palace.
So who is he? What is he, like a midfielder or something?
No. Not too sure.
Hey, you talking about the one that's at PSG or the one that, if I'm correct?
Ivorian professional, Crystal Palace, 21 years old. Oh, he's a centre back.
Oh. I thought you were talking about the.
I think I'm probably just. I know who you're talking about, bro. Yeah. I think I'm just pronouncing it wrong. I don't know how else to pronounce this. What's he done? So he's done Chelsea under 23s. Chelsea. He's only made 2 professional appearances. This is what I'm talking about, bro. Like he's made like
10 million.
Dude, come on, bro. He went on loan to Swansea, for 2 years. Played over 59 games, so that's decent exposure for him. And then obviously signed for Crystal Palace now.
So when did Chelsea sign him?
He's been in the academy since under 23s. That's what it says.
Yep. Are we talking about all Premier League transfers? Or are we talking about the transfer deadline? And
we're just going through just the Premier League right now.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. We'll touch base on. But yeah, they got Crystal Palace got out as well. They got a lot of their like higher wages up. Scott Dunn, Gary Cahill, Andres Townsend, Nathaniel Klein. I didn't even know Nathaniel Klein was there. Wayne Hennessy, James MacArthur, Saku, Patrick Van Arnold, Connor Whitcomb. Like, bro, that's a lot of wages.
He's underrated.
Sorry?
That Patrick Van Arnold bloke, he's underrated. I
wanted Arsenal to get him as a backup left back.
I had his screen card for this year's FIFA, and it was actually OP. I really liked it. I think he's not a bad player to watch, to be honest. He's one of my players to watch this season.
What we got? Everton. They got Begovic on a free. Oh, they got Townsend. That's who they got. Okay. I saw they got Solomon Rondon this morning.
Did they? I saw that James was linked with this other bloke. They were doing a loan. They give James for a loan for a year, Hummers, and he goes swaps from some other bloke. But I don't know his name. It was It was some Brazilian club. It was all Fazio, whatever his name was talking about. See if I can find it. But it never happened though. He was linked so heavily with this Evan that it just didn't fall through. Yeah, I'll see if I can find it.
And then I've got Everton out. Theo Walcott. I think he would have stayed then at Southampton, presumably. Besic, Josh King on a free. See, I think Josh King, what did he go? He went to Watford, didn't he?
Oh, well, we were rumoured to sign him.
I think Josh King's a decent player. Yeah. Yannick Balassi, Bernard, and Moise Keane, obviously to
Juventus.
Juventus,
Was that loan or did they buy him?
I think it was a buy. Yeah, it's like a loan with an obligation to buy.
So many teams are doing that this year. It's mental.
Because this year they're gonna have those fans back in, so they'll make that revenue again. Leeds, Jack Harris, Junior Firpo. I think that's a great signing for Leeds. Junior Firpo is a great talent, good defender.
I just feel like they paid too much for James. That's just from a United stand. He's not worth it. He's not worth it.
Definitely not.
Yeah, but it's good from your stand. You make money.
Worth max is about 15 max, not 30. But that's good for us. We made profit from it though, so be interesting to see how it goes.
I think under Bielsa he might do all right because they play attacking tempo football. I think it will suit James.
Yeah, it will. I didn't see him starting at United. I really didn't.
He's a mid-table. He's a mid-table right winger or a left wing, mid-table left or right wing. He's not a Champions League contention left or right winger. No chance.
Nah, you just signed Sancho and Ronaldo. You don't need him.
Question is still on the United. Do you see Greenwood starting over Cavani for when Ronaldo comes or not? I don't see it happening. I think Greenwood coming off the bench.
Yeah, I think personally, but obviously Ronaldo will definitely play up top now that he's older. You'll have Sancho on the right, Rashford on the left. I think Greenwood
you got to play Ronnie and striker,
Until Rashford gets back, I feel like Greenwood will play. So it'll be my front three until Rashford gets back. Will be Ronaldo, Sancho, and then Greenwood, and then when Rashford gets back, swap for Greenwood.
Yep, I agree.
Until Rashford gets fully fit, which I heard it's in like couple months, isn't it?
It's taking a while. Surgery.
Yeah, it's October, didn't it? Something like that.
He was meant to miss the first, I think, 4 to 6 games. So what we played 3 now. So yeah, I'd say probably another month.
He'll be back. He'll technically be back when we play Liverpool, which is not bad. Which I think is on the 6th day, if I'm correct. So it's time to play on game week 6, or whatever we call it.
Oh, where's Morgan? Oh, he retired this year.
Out of centre back. That's centre back. Yeah, I know which one you're talking.
Oh, Wes.
Wes.
I'm sure he's going to get like a coaching role there or something like that, eh? But Leicester got in Patson Daka, Sumari, Ryan Bertrand on a free, and Yannick Vestergaard.
Sumari's a good signing, I reckon.
Who?
Vestergaard. I've heard of him.
So it's not a bad one, no. Liverpool only obviously brought in Konate. They got Gini Wijnaldum away, obviously, to PSG. Harry Wilson for 12 mil. They got Grujic away for 10.5, Shaqiri for 10, and Ben Davies on a loan. That's not too, for those like 1, 2, 3, 30 mil for those 3 players. Not that bad. Gini Wijnaldum.
Where did Shaqiri go, Dill?
Shaqiri went to. Didn't he go to France?
Maybe Lyon. I don't know. Nah, it couldn't be Lyon. He'd play the same as it'd be like a Jose Mawar type role.
Sure, I didn't even realize. I seen a meme on Facebook today, and where is it? So obviously, Liverpool supporters aren't too happy. FSG, I think it is the owners of Liverpool. They're not too happy. Obviously, they're not too happy with their transfer window.
He's gone to Lyon. Yeah.
Isn't LeBron part owner of Liverpool, or is he like?
Nah, he owns the sporting, like the actual no. Is LeBron? Yeah, LeBron, and then that one. Yeah, I saw that, the Karen one.
I've got this.
Liverpool have extended Carol the dinner lady's contract to the club for 5 years. Farrell, new deal.
Got this one. It's about Dan James when he signed for Leeds. Ready?
I got a loud roar from the crowd then, and that's when I wasn't playing from. So yeah, I'm looking forward to now. I am. You're too shit to fight for Leeds.
Very good.
First day of Old Trafford this season, you're too shit, and he signs for Leeds.
So we got Man City next. Obviously, Jackie Grealish, 100 mil. I still think that's completely.
I think that's overpriced, 50 max.
Yeah, I didn't even think it's just a pointless signing to me. Like, I just don't get it. They'll definitely, like, next year, I think they're definitely going to be in the hunt for Haaland.
Yeah, unless
they got no striker this year.
Sorry?
They got no out-and-out striker this year.
Yeah, they didn't.
I feel like that Fernando Torres bloke, not the Chelsea one, but you know what I'm talking about.
Ferland Torres, whatever it is. Yeah,
He'll transform into a number 9. I can see that happening.
he seems like he's got better finishing than Jesus. Yeah, I think he's actually pretty
I
good.
don't see Jesus starting.
So they sold Angelino for 16. That's actually a lot. Eric Garcia obviously went to Barca, Aguero, Barca, and Jack Harrison. No clue who that brother is.
Imagine being Sergio
obviously-
Aguero right now.
I feel bad for Aguero. I heard he wants to go to the MLS now because of Messi. He's
Poor
like,
bastard.
yeah. Felt bad for them though, really did. You're playing with your pretty much best mate, and then 2 days later he's fucked off and gone to PSG.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked. All right, well, you boys are next. Obviously, Ronaldo, Sancho, Varane, getting rid of Dan James, Twenzebi on loan. Where'd Romero go?
I don't know. He went because he wasn't getting game time.
He's
No,
a
he
great
only
keeper.
wouldn't play him because what's it called? We played. Yeah, we played De Gea in the FA Cup.
You got Henderson, and then you got that old guy as well there.
Tom Heaton, yeah, he came back after 9. No, it wasn't 9 or 11. I think it's 11. It's a long time. He was at, where was he? Was he at Burnley or something? Can't even remember.
He was in the Premier League somewhere.
Yeah, he was, but he came back. But I can only see him starting in the Carabao Cup. I don't see him starting in big games. I feel like
Romero's 34. I didn't realize he was that old.
he's old. It's not that. Is he still?
No club yet. That's what it says.
Is he still what's it called? Is he still Argentina's first keeper, or is he not?
No,
because Martinez.
Oh, it's not. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah. What's it called? Aston Villa one. I felt bad. He should. Yeah, he's not. He was pretty good at Aston Villa. I'm not gonna lie. Who in the Champions League? Who do you want to start? I feel like Dean Henderson has the experience. Not the experience, but I feel like he can do it. That's just
UCL. Nah, it's got to be De Gea.
I know you got the point, but that's like you can agree with me this, right? The United fan, you can agree with me this, right? In the Europa League final, Ollie fucked up by not putting on Henderson for penalties. Agreed?
definitely. He missed 30. He's missed 30 something. He's lost 30 something
38 or
penalties.
something. Yeah, I think it's like 38.
Yeah, ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Yeah, like we'll talk about it. I'm like Grant from Manchester, big fan. If you have a look at Henderson's penalty stats, right, he can actually save penalties, right? If we put Henderson, if we subbed him on, let's say 95th minute or 115th minute, right, we could have won that if he took off De Gea. I feel like we could have won that game if we still went to penalties and Henderson was in goal. That's just me, but I feel like that could have happened.
Definitely.
Yeah, easily. Like
Definitely. I think Henderson has a little. Personally, I think Henderson has a little way to come yet. You've got.
Yeah.
Last year, I thought Henderson was a red hot at one stage. I thought Henderson was a red hot shout, and I actually wanted him to take the number 1 jersey. When he did come into goals, he looked a little bit too overeager. Instead of just doing his job, he would, instead of just getting rid of the ball or, just doing something simple, just perfecting your job well, he wanted to do a little bit too much. It's like, it's like you're going out for a date with a really hot blonde, you really want to impress her, for instance.
Yeah,
you do a little acting yourself and acting casual and cool. You just go above and beyond and making a complete dick of yourself. And that's how I felt Henderson was actually last year when he got game time.
I agree. I agree on that one. Yeah, true. I feel like Henderson should have played the way he played when he was at Sheffield. He saved that Sheffield team
massively.
He did. He saved them for relegation. But look how poorly they played without him after he left.
I think as a transfer window on whole for Man United, I actually think that they had the best window.
I can agree with that. I feel like he did. Yeah.
Just because one, obviously, if you added a midfielder, like a proper CDM into that, you would have got a 10 out of 10 window.
Oh, perfect.
I'm only going with the United 9 out of 10 for the fact that you didn't make that, but you made some good sales. You signed back an absolute legend that's going to just change the whole atmosphere at Old Trafford and your club as a whole, and also help the younger kids develop, like Rashford, Greenwood, all that sort of stuff that never really played under him. Then you signed Varane, one of the best centre backs in the world, for the stupid cheap fee. And you obviously went after your target winger that you chased last year in Sancho, and you got him for 30 mil less. So
saved. Yeah,
I just
saved
look at that shit. Like Arsenal went for like Jose Moa last year for 55, and then this window he was worth 15, 20. Didn't even look at him. So
No.
it's just stupid. Like
I just feel
yeah,
like
9 out of 10 for United, I reckon.
the only thing I feel like was poor. We should have got that Caravano, like one that went to Madrid
Camavinga.
earlier on. I don't
Yeah,
know why.
but I think Camavinga's childhood team is Real Madrid.
Yeah, I think it was, but we should have gone though. Imagine that. Imagine we like.
I think he's more like box to box. He's not
like French and Popper as well. Imagine the middle would be like you got Popper, Bruno, and Cavano, right? I don't know how to say his name. And then you've got Ronaldo, Sanchez, and Rashford up front. That would have been an OP team. That could have. We could have. If that happened, we could have won the Champions League. Like I know it's still realistic, but they could have made it 100% more. We could have competed at PSG. It's like what you said the other day. We could go if we had we do have a really decent team, right? But if we got a better someone like, let's say we got Kante, right? Let's say we got a really good defensive midfield that can actually track back and tackle. Like Fred can't do that for shit. I just think he's shit. I don't even know why I saw at the club.
Freddie's shit.
Let's say we had that, right? We could go to PSG, right? Let's say we draw 1-0 at Old Trafford, right? We could go to PSG next week or Bayern or wherever big teams, right? We could easily beat them if we had a decent centre CDM, if you get me, right? We can agree on that, correct?
I agree.
We could go back to where we were like 10 years ago when we were actually winning shit. Like winning trophy after trophy after trophy. Bro, I was about, last time we won a trophy, I was about, I'm 20 now, so it would have been, Europa League 16, yeah. I was 16.
You want to wear 4 years ago?
Europa League, yeah. That's when the last trophy we won, correct?
You're a spring, mate. If you're 20 now, you're a spring chicken. You wouldn't even, you probably wouldn't even remember the last time we won the Champions League. 2009.
2009. I remember that. Ronaldo.
Yeah, it's 08, 09, yeah.
My granddad might take it.
When were you born? When were you born? 06?
21. 2001.
2001.
Oh,
yeah. I'm 20 with my birthday.
Okay, yeah. You might remember.
When my granddad went to the Moscow game, he was telling me about they all going down the excavator. I had a video, he showed it to me, all singing Viva Ronaldo and all that. He went to the treble season, so he got to see all these goals in the Camp Nou. As you can see, I have the if I'm going the right way, I have the United thing there. It's got yeah. I haven't fully decorated the stream yet because it's a rental, but my old thing, I have old Ronaldo's old jersey signed. I have a picture of my granddad, David Beckham, and Ferguson, and all that. So I'm a big United fan. So I still remember the days I've watched the treble season all over again. I've watched like 4 times. So I do know my history about United, but yeah, I remember waking up as a kid. I remember the last time we were ever in the Champions League final was against Barcelona when Messi tore. Remember that game when Messi tore apart?
Dropped his shoe.
Wembley.
Yep.
Yeah. And he scored a goal and he was like the smallest bloke in the field. I remember those days. I cried that day. I remember. I was like, how the hell is this littlest bloke in the field score against Rio Ferdinand and bloody Vidic? And
what year was that one that you lost?
12? Yeah, it was.
2012.
And you won 08, 09, yeah. Fuck.
08, 09, yeah. With the old Terry Slipperoo and Mikel Arteta. I don't know Mikel Arteta, Nicolas Anelka. Busca, see you later.
I remember, what was that Asian guy? I know his name, but it's on the tip of my tongue. That's it. He was a goat back in the day. Yeah. He was OP.
Or Jisung Park.
And Fred and Anderson, the brothers, left back, right back. Bro, I remember those days like it was yesterday.
How underrated, right? Here's an underrated player from United back in those days was Anderson, the centre midfielder.
Bro, where the hell's he now? I remember him, bro.
He was actually a friggin' baller.
He was.
With his little slipknot hairs.
Slipknot hair.
He was a baller.
Do you know who I low-key thought was an underrated player? Buddy, Danny Welbeck. I know he still plays, but Danny Welbeck at United was...
Yeah, he's at Brighton.
He's at Brighton.
The problem with Danny, he was good for Arsenal as well, but he gets injured too much. That's the problem.
He does.
He's really good.
He's injured at the moment.
He's injured again, yeah. He's so bad injuries. I'm looking at Anderson's thing now, It says, obviously, it was at Porto, came to you guys, 105 games, 5 goals. Then it said it went to Fiorentina, Internacional, and then 2 teams that I have no fucking clue who. But in the last,
you remember
in the last 5 years, he's played maybe 20 games.
You remember?
Here we are now, though.
You remember this bloke from the 2012 squad, right? He's a goalkeeper, right? I'll give you a clue. His last name was related to Ling. His last name is like Lingard. You might remember this bloke. He was a goalkeeper.
For who?
United. This is back. This is back. This is. He's. I think this was before. No. Yeah. This was. Yeah. He was there when De Gea was there, but this is when De Gea was very first there. Remember? I'll tell you his name. Remember? It's the.
Wait, Van der Sar.
No, not Van der Sar. No, definitely not.
You sound like Lingard.
No. Yeah, but that's who was the goalie when De Gea first started.
You might know him. It's a bloke next to you. You can't see it that well. Do you remember him?
Tom Cleverley.
Oh, Lindegaard.
Yeah, bro. You remember? I thought he was underrated.
He never played for us either. He got no chance.
He was a reserve, wasn't he? I thought he was quite good.
But he would never play. You got no chance of getting in ahead of Van der Sar unless A, he's being rested, or B he's injured.
Yeah. Dimitar Berbatov, well, by those days, Dimitar Berbatov was his prime. Oh, God. Remember the saying, tore apart Arsenal, tore apart Chelsea. Right, that team. Remember, what was he? Well, I can't say his name, but Macadania, M-A-C.
Federico Makeda.
He scored in his debut.
I remember it very well, mate. Scored a double. We were 2-1 down against Aston Villa, and on his debut, he's come up. He's hit it on the turn like this into the goal. Look at where he's playing now. He's playing in some non-league place.
I saw that video.
He flopped so much. Where is he? He played. What's it called? He's playing in Panathinaikos. Is that how you say it?
Panathinaikos, maybe.
That's where he's playing. I'm looking at his stats now. Yeah, he's in the Greek Super League now. How old is he now? He's 30 years old now. He was like 18. No, he was 17, wasn't he, when he made his debut?
Very young.
Yeah, he was super young. You remember? Hang on. You guys right?
I'm looking at Newcastle.
Yeah. I was looking at Newcastle. Obviously, Joe Willock. I felt like they got someone else over the line. They got that Munez guy. That was Santiago Munez on loan.
What a poor bastard.
I hope he gets the same.
I loved how he went to Madrid.
What a poor bugger. Do you honestly think that? How old is he?
He was in the movies. He was 18, wasn't he?
Oh, I mean, talking about as in this actual one that signed for Newcastle. Because I wonder if you know his father was a 15, 16-year-old watching goal. You know, and all of a sudden just went over to some bird's house one night and whoopsies, just absolutely loved the movie. Went, I know what I'm going to call you, Santiago Munez.
I can't even look him up honestly because I can only actually search the proper yoga, like the proper.
That was a really good movie. I thought that has to be one of the best football movies out there. It's either that one or Benno Beckham was alright. You see the memes about Jackie Grealish and his first.
With the headband, yeah.
And it's like they compare him to the chick, and it actually looks like quite similar. I'll see if I can get it up, man.
Here he is. Here, Santiago Munez on. We're quick to compare the transfer setup and Jones when the switch move. Yeah, the Toon have captured the 19-year-old Mexican on loan with an option to buy from.
As well. Fucking hell.
Hey,
it's literally the exact same.
Literally the exact same. And supporters are already backing him to follow in Munez's footsteps and seal a move to Real Madrid.
Oh, God.
But yeah, Newcastle out. They got rid of Andy Carroll, Xavier, Christian Atsu, and Matty Longstaff. Oh, Matty Longstaff.
What's he going to last? Andy Carroll.
You can see it there.
I don't know where he's going to. He'll go somewhere. Yeah, I've seen that meme, yeah.
What's called... Who's their striker now? Who's their striker for Newcastle? I feel like he'll do well.
Oh, Wilson. Callum Wilson.
Yeah.
Callum Wilson's good, yeah.
Good player.
Norwich City.
They took Brandon Williams away. I feel like they'll do him good. I feel like he wasn't going to sign anyone. I feel like they should. He should. I think he deserves to be in a championship team, something like that. How about
Norwich? So he'll get a lot of game time at least.
Yeah, he
They
will.
got Angus Gunn. They also got Billy Gilmore. That's a decent signing for Norwich as well.
He's decent, that bloke.
Ben Gibson. I don't know a couple of these guys, and obviously they sold Emi Buendia, but yeah, they sold Buendia, but all their purchases in pretty much cover that Buendia figure. So yeah, they're actually in the profit, and they brought in like a heaps of players.
Love it. Southampton's rating F according to Fox Sports.
Yeah, obviously they got that Walcott.
Walcott's decent. He's not the best. So.
Yeah, so they sold They sold Vestergaard, Ryan Bertram on a free, Angus Gunn.
I heard he was linked somewhere, but I don't
actually,
know.
You know who I actually think had a great window and that's fucking Tottenham Hotspur. I hate to say it, but I actually think Spurs had a great window.
How many players they got? A decent players.
They got the Papa Sarr in. They got in Emerson Royale right back. They got that Brian Gill, obviously a young youth player. Whatever. Then they got Christian Romero, and they also held on to obviously Harry Kane. So I think that's actually.
You see him leaving next year?
Massive. I don't think Kane's going to go anywhere now.
I think he will.
I think he'll go somewhere. He'll go somewhere. My when Kane first was going to link up, my spirit, my idea was United will come out of nowhere and call out like 200 million for him. Because I knew he was going to go to City, right? But my suspicion was. Let's look here. They've given Oli 300 million to go spend on the transfer market this year, right? Let's not be surprised if we pull out something out of our ass here and try to get Harry Kane. And then the other United, well, I know when he comes back, you agree, but we would have spent top money. We would have beaten City's money for Kane, and I don't know, but I could have seen Kane at United, but as you can see, it just fucked over. He stayed at Tottenham. I feel like he'll do good at Tottenham, though. I feel like if they stay in the form they are, I know this might haunt you.
See, Tottenham always start
good,
and then they start trickling off and start bottling like they usually do. So.
I feel like that. Who's the coach again? I don't know his name. The old Wolves coach.
Oh,
Nuno. I feel like he'll actually lead them to do something well. I know it's not possible to win the league now, but I can see them getting a top 6.
Top 6, yeah.
Yeah, maybe 5th close, but not top 4. I can see them doing well.
They got rid of Eric Lamela, Sissoko, Danny Rose on a free, Gazaniga on a free. That Gazaniga was actually a decent keeper when he used to come in for them.
That Sissoko bloke, I actually really liked that. I thought he fit in well at Tottenham.
Where did Sissoko go to? I can't remember.
He went to Watford.
Oh, okay. Toby Alderweireld obviously on a free, Joe Hart undisclosed, and Juan Foyth.
Joe Hart still plays football. Oh God, how old is he now?
Who? Joe Hart.
Yeah, how old is he now?
Celtic.
33.
I thought he was. Jeez, Nico, you might think, you know what? I think he's actually not playing too bad, but you should see the goalie because he obviously plays under Ange now at Celtic. Watch his goal. Watch the Celtic versus I think it was AZ Alkmaar game in the Europa League qualifiers last week. Okay. He had a howler.
Do you know a funny thing? What's it called? My granddad. You know someone special here. You know who Graham Arnold is, correct?
Yeah.
He's my granddad's best mate.
Really?
He sees him. He saw him before he went to Olympics. All that. I saw him before he went to Olympics. I pretty much got before he went to Olympics. I saw him every weekend. I saw him train and all that. He's pretty sick. I even got his number. I won't expose it, but it's fun having someone who's and so we're at my granddad's 60th. This is a funny story, right? We're at his granddad's 60th. He pulls me over and he's like, "Do you want to see all the Socceroos numbers?" And I was like, "Oh, this is cap. I don't believe him at all." And he scrolls through all these bloody messages, right? You got Timmy Cahill, right? You've got March Watcher, you've got Harry Cahill, and you got all the boys, right? And I didn't believe this at first. I thought he was saying the piss because he was on the piss, right? And he's like, "Do you believe me?" And I was like, no shit. And the next day he comes around to the house again after we cleaned up. He showed me. I was like, "Fuck, you actually have all these numbers?" I was like, I was like, can you cheekily side me Tim Cahill's number, asking him to get me a jersey? He was like, oh, I can't do that. And I was like, fuck.
That's one number I'd want is Tim Cahill.
Yeah, I wanted Tim Cahill's number. I was like, fuck, you better give it to me.
Watford, we've got Sissoko. Okay. They got Danny Rose on a free, Josh King on a free, which I think there's two great ones. Emmanuel Dennis and Ozan Tufan on undisclosed.
They're going down. They're going down.
Obviously, and they got Deeney as well. That left. Success left. Will Hughes and Craig Dawson, but that Troy Deeney going back to Birmingham, I thought that was pretty cool. Going back to his boyhood club.
Sorry to interrupt you. I just realised something. Right, we did Norwich. Sorry, pardon me. We did Norwich. Right, we forgot about someone at Norwich. Hang on, let me get him up. We forgot this guy. He went. The one that played for Liverpool.
Oh, he did too.
Yeah, he went to Norwich. The bloke
did he?
On loan. Yep, he went to Norwich on loan.
Is that centre back they just signed last year? Like in the
January? On the loan, with the option to buy. But
where did they buy that back? He was the one from Schalke, wasn't he?
Yeah, that's what I forgot about him because I knew he went to Norwich.
I didn't even say it in the list. Yeah, was it just a loan deal? Was it?
Loan deal. Look. No, I think it was loan deal with an option to buy. I thought I could be wrong.
Yeah, season-long loan with an option to buy. I think we actually do well because he started for Liverpool, eh?
He started playing that was it Williams, that English guy they bought from the third division?
When they didn't have any centre backs.
Yeah, when they were literally West Ham actually had a great window. I think it's really pissing me off. There's so many teams that have great windows. Kurt Zuma, 30 million. Alfonso Areola on loan, which is a great loan in. Craig Dawson undisclosed, but that Nikola Vlasic is going to be huge for him.
He's good,
bro. He is a fucking baller, man. I love Nikola Vlasic. Bloody, so disappointed, man.
I'm going to be honest, they should have got Lingard. I can see Lingard playing well at West Ham. I know it's a United fan, but I just don't see. I can see him starting, but not all the time. That's just me. Not all the time.
Nah, he's not going to start in this team.
No. It's like Donny van der Beek as well. Where do you really think he's going to start him?
Do you reckon
started the FA Cup?
Do you reckon that Declan Rice will go to United next year as your CDM
Chelsea.
that you need?
Chelsea Football Club. They'll lose Jorginho and they'll lose Kovacic. And Declan Rice will come in.
I have what's it called? I can. For me, I feel like they'll still a swap deal. So we'll swap Lingard for Rice and we'll add money to it. It'll be like 40 million. I feel like that. I feel like because West Ham want Lingard. We've come out.
Yeah, they do.
We want Rice as well. From what I heard, there might be a swap deal plus money, but we'll see how it goes.
What's the Felipe Anderson undisclosed key outs? Was Felipe Anderson still there?
Was it? I thought he was on loan.
Yeah, maybe they actually fully sold him.
They paid way too much for that. Like he did nothing in the Premier League.
Yeah, Wolves got Trincao, Jose Sarr, which is their keeper.
He looks promising, that Trincao. Against United, he looked pretty good.
Yeah,
it's a shame he can't. It's a shame he can't finish.
Yeah, they got Hung Hee Chan on a loan as well. Another right, I think it was a right back. I think he is, and then Ryan Anti Naruri. I don't even know the freaking hell that is. And every single fee is undisclosed, and same with Rui Patricio, undisclosed. That's crazy.
Is he still there? Did he leave or is he still there?
No, he's gone. Patricio went to
I remember.
I can't think of the top of my head now.
Yeah, that keeper they had the other day was decent, but he wasn't the best. When we played them, Bulls deserved to win that game, but they didn't take their chances.
I'll tell you who. Yeah, sorry, Dale, go.
No, go.
So I'm still looking. I'm still trying to hunt it down. So keep going.
No. I was just saying, just like as overall, like there's been so many transfers. I think like Barcelona are completely in the mud. I think Juventus like stuffed up as well.
Like, I don't see him doing like that. Young bloke.
Bro, he's like 31 and he's. I don't get the move. It's so weird.
It's so. And Griezmann going back to bloody what's he called?
40 million.
40 million. Bro, they spent. You know what? That's actually a good investment for them. They sold him for 120, right? So getting about like 80 back.
I just wonder if the fans will take him back.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting, to be honest. And what's his name? What about the Saul bloke. Do you think he'll do well?
I think so. I think he's a baller. I think he's a really good midfielder. That would have been like a good move that I wanted Arsenal to do. Sign like a good midfielder on loan with an option. But we didn't want to do that.
I'll tell you who I think potentially could, not for a big team, but for someone like a Brighton or even potentially a West Ham could come over next year into the Premier League or an Arsenal. Yeah, this Kyogo. I don't know if anyone's watched Celtic this year. This Kyogo Furuhashi. Watch highlights of the first few Celtic games. He is an absolute gangster.
What is he?
A winger.
Yeah, see, we don't have
Japanese player. You watch him. He looks fucking incredible.
Do you remember Daniel Arzani when he played?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I was talking. Me and Grant were talking. Right, he thinks he's a flop. I don't think he's that good. I don't know why people overrated him. I know he got injured and all that, but ever since his injury, he's been what Graham told me he's been just playing shit. He doesn't feel like playing anymore. It's after his injury. I thought he was good before his injury, and then after his injury, he's just gone down. I don't think he's that good though. But yeah, we'll see how it is. I just felt bad for them in the bloody Olympics, We should have won at least one of those games.
Bro, he's still registered to Man City, Daniel Arzani.
Is he?
Obviously. Yeah, he's registered to Man City, yeah.
What are you?
He's still injured though. I know he's still injured. Oh, no, is he?
He's barely this brother, he played from 2016 to 18. He played 24 games in Australia for Melbourne City.
Yeah, correct.
Obviously then he's never obviously played for Man City, but they obviously own him. And he went to loan on Celtic, one game. He went to
Victoria SCR. I watched that game.
Yeah, Ukaret, he went 4 games, and then Jean Gruquet, 6 games, 1 goal, and then AGF, know the fuck who that is, 4 games, and then now he's on Lomel, 1 game. So in the span of freaking 5 years, he's barely even played 15 games.
Graham said he's only going to play. He told me he's only going to play bloody Olympics football. He's not full national team worthy yet. I don't think he will play in ages.
You can't with that type of game time, bro. That's just
the biggest problem with problem with Australian players, in my opinion, is right. Why? So Daniel Arzani doing really well right over here. Young kid, really good potential. Signs for a Man City, which fair enough. Goes out on loan to all these different places, gets fuck all game time. Even if he had injuries for a bit, he gets fuck all game time. He's played 15 games in 4 years. Why don't these youngsters hang around? He could have stayed at Melbourne City for another 2 years, learned his trade properly, and then then went and did a Aaron Moy. Yeah, Aaron Moy is probably one of the players that, within reason, it was like the Socceroos of old. Look at our old Socceroos team when we obviously when we made the 06 World Cup. We had Cahill, top class Premier League
player was in the best team, even in you look at the Vinnie Grellas or whatever it was, bro. They were playing FC Basel, the best in their leagues. They were all playing, Vidukas, Schwarzer.
Now who have we? Now name one Socceroo. Now name one Socceroo that plays in a starting team in top flight football, week in, week out.
Do you know who was the closest? I know we're still. I kind of I kind of felt bad for Matt Ryan though. I feel like Arsenal should have given. They should have given.
I agree.
Yeah. So what happened?
I don't know why you fucked him up. He's
Arteta is the one that did it. Matt Ryan wanted to stay, even if he was second, because you're still going to get decent time with Arsenal. We're in a lot of comp.
He's a decent keeper. I don't know why you sacked him and then bought bloody Ramsdale.
Because Arteta wanted an English core goalkeeper. I don't know why. Don't ask me. I think he's a fucking fraud. But I would have kept Matt Ryan. It's a free transfer. Would have saved 24 million. Could have spent that on Hossie Moara in midfield. So
I just feel like that's shit because Matt Ryan's a very decent keeper.
He's still on Espanyol, so he's the only player that's playing highest.
He's going to play decent over there. I can see him playing decent over there.
Well, he did well in Valencia when he used to be there. So
yeah.
Thoughts on the Japanese right back we signed? Hey, bro, I don't really have too many thoughts. I'm happy that we signed like a right back. Supposedly, he's like a centre back, right back. So it's a little bit disappointing. I would have wanted an out and out right back, but we'll see how the season goes. I'm not going to judge him before he comes. I'll let the season play out and then judge him.
Battery goes down. I have nothing on my MacBook. I swear to God, I have to get a new MacBook.
But yeah, transfers as a whole anyway. I think obviously the biggest signing. I think this is probably the biggest transfer window that like football has probably seen to date.
I think it has to be the biggest in history. Messi and Ronaldo both got different clubs.
Well, guess what? I was actually seeing something on Google about about 10 minutes before we started the podcast. Premier League clubs splash out £1.1 billion across the summer transfer window.
Just Premier League.
Premier League, £1.1 billion.
Is it?
You ready? Are you ready? So you saying just Premier League. £1.1 billion is the lowest gross spend since 2015. How's that for scary? Yeah.
I feel like this has been the biggest window.
No, yeah, the lowest.
I'm just talking. I'm not just talking about like the caliber of players that have moved.
Oh, probably, yeah.
Half of them have been transfer though. That's the thing. Like Messi, Donnarumma, bloody Ramos,
Gini Wijnaldum, Ramos.
Yeah, Ramos. Some of those players, free trans. Like, don't get me wrong, be big, but like some of them, PSG have done fucking career mode here. Like, they've signed a very good centre back, even though he's old, but he can still bloody fucking defend. So a very good centre back and a very decent keeper. Like, he's like, I'm going to be honest, you might agree with me, but he might be. I feel like after the Euros, he has to be the best keeper in the world right now. Donnarumma. The way he played against England, like.
I reckon best keeper in the world is Jan Oblak. His stats don't lie, bro. That guy is. If Jan Oblak was out of Real Madrid or something like that, he'd get appreciated more. That guy is a beast, bro.
I feel like he's a good keeper, yes, but I don't think he performed well. I just don't feel like he did much for. Were they in the Euros? No, they weren't.
Nah, Oblak's Slovenia or something.
Yeah, I just feel like as the way as Donnarumma took Italy to the Euros, beat England, which I low-key thought was rigged because I'm an English fan. But
what was rigged?
I just feel like what did you say? Sorry.
What did you say? What was rigged?
I feel like the England-Italy game was rigged. Like, I feel like England was robbed in certain ways in that game. Chiellini should have been sent off in the challenge he did to Saka. I know that's I'm not an Arsenal supporter, but still, I feel like he pulled his t-shirt back and he was technically the last defender there. There's no one else to catch him. That should have been sent off. I know it was a smart tackle, but still, he's the last defender. Should have been sent off. I hate Bonucci after he did that with Chiellini. I think he's a twat. But that should have been. I thought there should have been a penalty in the second half for England. It looked like there was a clear penalty, but the ref didn't call it. That's just 2 big points from that game. That's why I feel like England was robbed in the final because Italy cheated technically with how they should have had at least a defender sent off in that game. That's just me, but if you get what I'm talking about.
I didn't think that match was that bad, but yeah, I think just overall anyway to just wrap it up. I think like overall transfer market for me, coming from my point of view, Arsenal, I guess like money wise, yeah, people can say that it's good. As an overall, the money has not been spent well, so it's been completely horrible to me. I'd actually rate it 3 out of 10. And that's just me being generous. The only reason I give it a 3 is because we got Willian off the wage book for free, which obviously freed up money. Hector Bellerin went on loan, but then again, like we gave Xhaka a contract extension. It's pretty much like signing a player. Kolasinac stayed. Elneny stayed. Rob Holding stayed.
You're a kind human, mate. 3 out of 10.
I'd
probably give it a. I might give it a 3 for you guys, but I'd say probably a 2 to a 3.
I only give it a 3 because I saw that. Just because, like I said, like the whole just getting a few people off wage books or whatever. But
that's when you know you're in dire straits, when you're giving it a better score because Willian's gone. That's literally the highlight of the transfer window.
bro, I've seen. I was watching a lot of obviously fan channels today, and a lot of people were saying that they would give it like up to like a 6, 7, 8. I'm like, are you guys smoking crack?
For Arsenal?
No, yeah, I saw that as well on YouTube. People were saying, "Oh yeah,
I was
give
like,
us
what are you fucking talking about?
Two at most for the signings you have."
Some people are just smoking crack, man. Honestly,
You spent 50 million on the bloke. I know he hasn't played like much yet, but you spent 50 million on the bloke who can't fully defend. He didn't even start in the Euros. He was on the bench the whole time. I think compared to United, who spent fucking half of what you guys did on a defender who's won the World Cup, won Champions Leagues, won Spanish leagues. Like, it's just mental. It's like, why spend a shit ton on a defender that won't fully put in 100%? You get what I mean? Yeah, it's just, I just feel like, it will be 1 or 2 for you guys in the transfer window. That's me.
Yeah, it's not freaking good for the money we spend, but yeah, guys, appreciate you having you on. As always.
Did you see as well? I'm trying to find it, but you see Busquets and Alaba to pay cuts to fully like set Guerrero into the team for Barca
because they know they're screwed without a striker.
Yeah, he's not good. He's going to miss half the season anyway.
Is he still injured? I thought he's only injured for like 2 more weeks.
I thought he was injured for a lot longer than that, didn't he? They said 9 weeks or something. I heard it was massive. I heard it was big.
Maybe.
Cheers, boys, for having me on tonight. It's been decent. Love talking to you,
guys. Nico.
Appreciate it, nice to meet you, Nico.
But yeah, what give us thoughts on obviously your and Ralphie for your guys.
Well, I think in terms of the overall transfer window, I'd probably give us about, I'd say an 8. Obviously, a CDM would have probably taken it to about a 9. I think with a CDM, it would have taken us to about 9.5. I think for a perfect transfer window on United's end, we needed to get a couple more players out the door. Technically speaking, we only actually sold James for money this year. So
I don't think a lot of people sold this year as well.
Yeah, I know that, but we've also got. I agree with you completely. However, we've also got with Ronaldo. Oh, well, I guess it's 1 for 1. I think we've got 26 to 27 senior players on our books. Yeah, disgusting. Okay. So you think about it, right? We've got
you can still. I think you can sell to championships still. I think you can still sell to Turkey.
That's what we need to do because you think about it, right? So goals, we've got just quickly De Gea, Henderson, Heaton. Defenders, right back we've got Wan-Bissaka and we've got Dalot. Centre backs, centre backs we've got Varane, Maguire, Jones, Bailly. I think that's it.
Lindelof?
Left back. Oh yeah, and Lindelof. There you go. So we got 5 centre backs.
Why is Jones still there? What the fuck's with that shit?
Ridiculous. That's 8, 10. That's 10 players. We've covered 3 positions. Then you've got Shaw and what's his face? Telles, right?
How the fuck am I remembering your team before you?
Yeah, because he never mate, I don't care about him, to be honest with you. So then you we're not even touching base on the we got more players in attack. You think about it. Greenwood, Martial won't get any fucking minutes. Never. Cavani, Ronaldo, Lingard, Sancho. See,
I would have been alright if Arsenal went and sold Lacazette and then they went and got a loan for like Martial. I actually would have been like all for that because I think that'd actually be like a decent move for them.
I think it would be to you guys too. And also you've got to remember with us just quickly, we've also got players like Amad Diallo and
didn't he go out on loan?
Yeah. He went out on loan, but this is what I'm talking about. These guys are going out on loan, but they should be getting minutes, mate, for United. They played for United 10, 15 minutes here and there last year. They should be we shouldn't be having Jones, Lindelof, fucking, all these other wank. I know James isn't there anymore, but people like James and Lingard on a bench, we should be bringing these Diallos, etc., through to bring these guys on. When we're 5-1 up against Leeds, and there's 10 minutes to go, don't fucking bring Lingard on for 10 minutes. Who gives a toss? Send him to West Ham. Bring Diallo on. Give him some match experience. Yeah, that's what frustrates me. But 8 out of 10, 9.5 if we've got a CDM. 10 out of 10. Would have been a 10 out of 10 year if we could have sold the likes of
Cleared more.
Martial, Lingard, Lindelof, Bailly, etc.
Yeah. True. Yeah, I think, yeah. You're making me go back to my 2 out of 10 for Arsenal's. I pushed it to a 3 to be nice. Now I'm going back to a 2.
Ronaldo, though, just quickly to touch. I know we've spoken about Ronaldo.
Nah, I've seen. Did you see Paul? Was it Paul Merson, that fucking dipshit ex-Arsenal wanker? He came out and he said that since Ronaldo's gone, everything's changed. He's too slow. He's not this. He's not that. And then I saw a thing like it's just saying like the way that the media has just completely disrespected Ronaldo, and it's like what Ronaldo did, like 36 games, 29 goals in Serie A, and then Lukaku was like 24 goals in like 35 games or something.
Exactly.
And Ronaldo, I think his team was creating a lot less as well.
Lukaku's an absolute world-class signing and Ronaldo's rubbish. Well, obviously, that's what they're saying.
Listen, until he comes, he's going to shut people up. Like, if anyone seriously thinks that he's a flop or a bad signing or he's past his days, they're fucking idiots, man. That guy's going to play till he's 40 years old. I guarantee it. He'll retire at United. That's where he's going to retire.
Where is it? Hang on. I know I touched base with I know I sent it through to yourself last night, Dill. However, exactly what you just said, right? In terms of Ronaldo going to prove people wrong. Where am I? I'm just trying to find his spot. Yeah. So if this doesn't prove it, my first where is it? This is absolutely 100% the stuff that dreams are made of. My first domestic league. My first cut, my first call to the Portuguese national team, my first Champions League, my first goal. They were all born from this special connection between me and the Red Devils. History has been written in the past, and history will be written once again. You have my word. Cristiano Ronaldo has come out and personally, don't get me wrong, it might not happen, but Cristiano Ronaldo has come out, probably one of the most professional sports people in the world, has come out and told the world and all the diehard supporters for United and everybody else who has read this / seen it, that history will repeat itself once again after talking about how successful he was at United. Cristiano's not coming here for a holiday.
Yeah, look,
Cristiano's coming here to put trophies, but to put more trophies into the United cabinet, and for people to say, "Holy shit, Ronaldo is still an absolute superstar."
Like I said, I still think that just based off Ronaldo and then probably what you might do, maybe like the summer window or something like that, I think you win the league in 2 years. You can't underestimate the mentality that comes into the team.
Correct.
United and Chelsea are the best in the market. You could argue that West Ham had a great window. Chelsea, I think, if they got that Koundé possibly as well. Chelsea 3.1, yeah. When you look at it like that, that's just fucking stupid. That's actually stupid, bro. 3.1. It's mental. It's pretty crazy.
It's disgusting.
It's crazy. But yeah.
So
are we
just,
yeah, keep going. Go. You go.
I was gonna say, I was just gonna before we wrap up or whatever.
Yeah.
Just finishing on Ronaldo. His PS, Sir Alex, this one is for you. Gives me. I have read that about 30 times in the last 24 hours, and every single time it gives me goosebumps. So it says shivers down my spine.
You know what I was actually
talk about a connection.
I was thinking like as like a United fan, like, do you think like he's gonna like walk out on Old Trafford like with Sir Alex like together on his announcement, or maybe Sir Alex announces it at Old Trafford before the match? You know what I mean? Like it has to be something like that.
I do see where you're coming from. Yes, I think
there's no way that they're not going to have Sir Alex involved somehow with the unveiling of Ronaldo, whether they walk out together or he announces him on the PR or something like that. Like it has to be something like that, bro.
I do see where you're coming from.
They're going to do all like the PR videos.
Well, they've started.
Yeah, I know, but like once he's back, like they'll do like proper filming ones, you know, him and I'm sure that like when players come and do their first interviews, I guarantee their first interview is going to be with Fergie.
Oh,
And
of
that's
course
the
it
one
will.
they're gonna upload.
Of
Bro,
course it
you know
will.
how fucking viral that shit's gonna go? I'm gonna watch it and fucking like it.
I know exactly. I seen a video on Facebook this morning when I was watching. You know, I don't know how long ago it was, but obviously, Sir Alex Ferguson over an interview talking about Ronaldo. He had obviously left, so it wasn't in the last few months. He was playing in Madrid or Juve or whenever it was. But they bring up Ronaldo, and Sir Alex's his only reply, his only words is, "Ronaldo, he's my boy." That's what it is, Ronaldo. So tell me about Ronaldo. How good was he for United? Blah blah blah. How good was he to manage with? Ronaldo, he's my boy. What a bond.
Fergie won't do anything. Lessons I've been learned with managers retire, stay away, and don't undermine the camera. I don't think it's got anything to do with undermine, bro. I just think it's just got to do with just the history and the connection between both the club and the player and what that value brings to the football club. So
I agree.
I
won't
don't
undermine
think
Ollie.
and I think like what didn't Fergie? Isn't he the one that coached Ollie anyway?
Correct. Yeah, I was just about to say
Ollie's a connection. He's there every match anyway.
If it was Mourinho, if Mourinho was manager, I would agree with you, Rubber Ducky, in a sense. Don't undermine him, but Ollie constantly talks about the boss.
Yeah,
all the time,
he
time,
and calls him and shit.
Yeah, exactly. He calls him to ask for his advice, his opinions, and he still says the boss. He doesn't say Sir Alex. He says the boss. So I think there's a incredible amount of mutual respect from Ollie to Sir Alex.
And I guarantee that Ollie knows that Fergie was the pulling tool.
Of course he would.
In that whole play. And I guarantee that Ollie said to Fergie, "Hey, brother, could you bring me this guy in? I want to win the league."
Of course.
It would have had to 100%. 100%. But yeah, I just think that unveiling will be it'll be something special for United. For sure.
You know what makes me nervous?
What?
It's that my expectations and my hope is so high now this year. Like the last few years, it's been. I don't like seeing my team. I don't like seeing my team struggle. I don't like seeing my team struggle. But at least the last few years, when we do struggle and we're shit and we lose a Europa League, we bottle this, we bottle that. We can't beat a Crystal Palace. We struggle to beat a Brighton. It hurts a little bit. It hurts a little bit less because I know we're struggling now with the signings. My expectations are here, and everyone else's expectations are here. So, if we do struggle and if we do fail and don't succeed, it makes that banter a little bit harder to take.
Nah, I think look, Ronaldo hasn't been integrated in the team. As soon as he comes in, bro, if someone's going to be underperforming, he's going to tell them. Wherever he goes, he does the exact same thing. That winning mentality you can't buy, and it's going to change the whole team. It's coming from fucking rival. I don't care what anyone says, bro. That's the signing of the season. Messi doesn't have the same. I think his aura is different. Like Ronaldo's got like a stronger personality. Messi's just like you just watch him pick up a ball and he just does his thing. Like Ronaldo is just different. He's more like that hardworking, like work to get there sort of thing. There is respect there, obviously, but Ollie needs to look like he's. I mean, listen, talk to Fergie. Romo coming as a sub, so they're a welcome announcement. Yeah, I said the same thing last week as well. I said like maybe he comes on 70th minute as like a thing, but I still think that they brought on Varane before a match. I think that's Varane, bro. Like it's a special moment for United. It's not just a random dude that's coming back to the club. Like,
yeah, like massive special moment for him.
Yeah, so it's a big deal. But then again, like we had Henri come back, and I'm just trying to think before the match if we did anything. Well, they didn't televise anything, I don't think, before that match. But I know in the game, like when Arsene brought him on, like it was goosebumps everywhere.
Huge.
And then he banged the winner 1-0 against Leeds.
There will be next weekend. There will be. No, I think I'm probably watching the game at home, and there probably will be a tear or two, mate, that sheds from my old eye when I see Ronaldo with A come on or B first touch the ball.
Nah, it'd be when he comes on, not when he touches the ball.
Oh no, but I think he might potentially start.
He's gonna score. I'll call it. Ronaldo first game scores. He scores in Old Trafford, runs to the corner, and then the whole crowd see. It's gonna happen. It's written in the stars.
How good could you imagine?
It's written in the stars. It's written in the stars. All right, guys.
Perfection.
We'll wrap it up here, guys. I'll be back later in the week with some more live videos, and I'll be back with more content as usual every day. So peace out. Appreciate you guys being here. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. And Ralphie, appreciate you being here as always. Peace out, everyone.
See you.